Yo guys, what is up? It is Teacher's Game 2, coming at you again with another video here, and I am here right now to show you how to build a tech tier boat or raft on Ark. Now, this is obviously like, you have got a lot of time and a lot of stuff in order to build this, but still, it's cool. It's a cool concept in order to be able to build one of these things. Obviously, start yourself out with your boat. Options, hide that sail, don't need that. Now what you're going to do, you're going to build yourself a nice platform, because we're assuming if you have this, you've probably, well, let's just be honest, you've probably got yourself quite a bit of stuff. So you can actually afford to build this. So it's basically a mobile tech pad. Now, even if you're on like MTS, this is a really neat idea because you can have a mobile tech reppy, which is super cool. Now, just like in the other raft videos I've showed you, we are going to start off, pull these down there, by taking a pillar, placing it right where that sail goes, and we're going to sink our foundations just a touch. Just pick this stuff up and move it around in order to sink everything. Come on, there it goes. And we're going to do that a couple of times. Now, we want to sink it down just enough so that way it covers the bottom of the boat as well, so people can't just gnaw on it from underneath, which is what we want to avoid. And that right there is probably low enough. So, 1, 2, 3. Now, just like in the other builds, we are going to leave this section open right here, so that way we can crawl out and into our boat. And we're going with the open concept on this one. So, just like that. Now, because we want to have as much room as possible to place down our reppy, we're going to build the extra layer right here. And check this out. Here's what's super neat about rafts. You can place pretty much anything of importance on them. Now, the one thing that really sucks that you can't place inside of these, I guess, boats or rafts of justice, whatever you'd like to call them, is you can't place down any form of heavy turret or indie forge. Pretty much everything else, including grinders, you can place down, which is just nuts. I feel like that's broken, but that's my opinion. Now, let's go ahead and show you how I would do this. I've obviously never done this because I've never actually had enough stuff to do this, but still, it's a cool idea. So, place this guy as far as you can in the back because you want to be able to hide him as much as possible. Now, boom. Tech reppy. We're going to go ahead and place down some tech tros. Now, some people are like, you can't put a tech Jenny on a boat and I'm going to lose my mind. You don't need it. Here's why. So, you can place a tech generator under the water wherever you plan on parking your boat. Shocking news. Where's my tech jennies? Man, sometimes I just can't see very well. I swear I had them. There they are. So, you can place a tech jenny under the water, nice and hidden, so that way when you log off, and you can just turn this bad boy on and it works under the water and powers everything up there. Neat, right? Well, I thought it was pretty neat. But you got a mobile reppy, mobile tros, mobile air conditioner. You don't technically need yourself in order to have one of these, so we're going to go ahead and put that back. We're going to assume that you can raise things on this as well. So we're going to go ahead and place this bad boy right here, so that way we got our cryo fridge. I'm going to put a fridge down for our eggs. Depends on obviously how much you want to raise for how many air conditioners you're going to need for this boat. Sadly, you aren't going to be able to have yourself a indie forge on this, so we've got to use regular smithies. And, sorry, I'm a little bit sick right now, so I'm just trying to get over that. So you're probably going to want to place 6 of these bad boys down. You've got yourself some decent cooking power right there for getting stuff. We're going to place this guy down right over here between this, so that way we can cook the meat for our babies over there. Take some smithy action over here. Place this right here almost as like a storage unit, for like a bigger storage unit than a storage box because it holds 75. Got our grinder. We're going to place this bad boy right over here. That way we can reach into this and into this. Place our other smithy down on the other side. Come on, let me place you. I had it a minute ago. No, you're not going to let me. Oh, not a pretty angle, but it'll do. 75 more storage. Take down a chem bench, pull up a Fabby, And other than that, that's pretty much everything you could possibly want. Now here's what's really neat about this. Some of you are like, wait a minute, you're pulling tech turrets. Yeah, you can place tech turrets on this thing. If you put your Jenny underneath and just hide it with the boat itself, you can place yourself down as many tech turrets as you'd like to put on this. So basically, if you think about it, now this could be a cool, and I'll make another video on this, a cool raid technique. A tech turret boat, that's terrifying. What are you going to do about that? All you got to do is place down the Jenny underneath, and you are hosed, which is crazy to think about. So we've got ourselves pretty much everything we need at this point. Let me place this bad boy down inside this guy a little bit. There we go. You can see they fit pretty well. Take down this guy, and we're going to place him somewhere. I don't know. It doesn't really matter because we're assuming you've got tech capabilities. So we'll just place him over here for now. Now, look at this boat. How insane is this? You've got tech turrets, a reppy, literally everything you could need on one little pad. Now, here's the really neat thing about this sort of design. Just like every other boat, you can hide it. Now I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's do that. Come on. Let's go. So, assuming you've played like Extinction, you've got a ton of resources, you're not really worried about anything, you just park yourself in the wall, and everything is unbreakable. Everything of value, at least. Now, obviously, that's not the greatest wall. I've shown you this in my other videos. Areas like this where you've got walls on both sides, just like that. And all it appears that you have is a couple of metal floors. You can't even access the chem bench. You could take down these turrets so that no one even knows that that's there. And then you place down another foundation right there. And you have yourself a mobile boat reppy design. Pretty neat. You can hide it. No one can raid it. It's awesome. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll keep coming out with some more boat concepts. This is a cool one. I'm sure that people will kind of change and modify it, but it's fun. I like this kind of design. All right, other than that, Teacher's Game 2,